It's your girl Shay Renee, and I want to welcome everybody back to a new Word on the Curb Express. Y'all better get in here, hit the like button. Listen, y'all get in here and hit the like button. We on the road to a million, okay? And I'm absolutely need y'all help to get there. Period, okay? Point blank. So shout out to that. Now I did. Hold on. So I did run a little late today, and for that I do apologize. Okay, uh, yeah, cause I know. It's lunchtime, right? It's lunchtime. I get it. A lot of people is in a rush, you know. A lot of people is here, there, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do their thing. So I get it. It is what it is. Replay gang. Hit the like button. All right. But anyway, the news was news in this week. Semi. This is our second show of the week. Um, if you haven't already, go back and watch the first one, okay? Now, hold on one second. Let me start out with the teacher going viral, okay? There is a teacher going viral. Hold on. There's a teacher going viral, okay, and it's basically because he was allowing a few of the girls in his class. I really don't like using the word female, but it is what it is. It was like, I don't know, 3 to 5 of his female students taking his hair down. And people want to know if it was inappropriate or not. Listen, first of all, one thing I want to say is no, sir. Okay? No, sir. Get somebody else to do it. I would not like it for my child, okay? Or anyone else's children. And I don't feel like I gotta give a long drawn out reason, okay, for that opinion on that matter either. Okay, I don't. Um, but it was also the fact that he let it fall and slip out of his mouth that like he said, I don't plan on having kids. I probably will never have kids. So they're likely like these are like my kids. You know, I can't remember what he said, but he said like these are like my kids. So you mean to tell me you haven't even established your own boundaries yet? Like as a parent, what you willing to allow your child to do around other grown adults, and then um want other child's you want other adults to give you a pass. Absolutely not. Boy, bye, okay? Next time you get your hair done, you make sure you make 2 appointments. All right. Obviously, you need it. Make an appointment to get your hair braided and make an appointment to get it taken down. Period. Okay. So the little girls won't even feel like they need to take your hair down. Yeah, in class. Cause I'll take it a step further. Um, it just it's just I don't know. It just seems like, and it could be innocent. It's not about sexualizing it at all, but it is about realizing that sometimes as adults, we have to set boundaries, you know what I'm saying, with children. It just is what it is. And I know a lot of people were saying that I mean, because the truth of the matter is, the teacher very well could be really, really innocent. He could. But what if one of his students seemingly like him? Then that's a whole different, and like you just that's why it's boundaries in place, from the get-go, from the start, to where you know, it just that just won't even, couldn't even fester, into um anything worse. because like if one of his students like him, then that's just like feeding it a little bit. That's feeding it, versus like, hey, when you in my class, you learning with me. We focus on this, and that's it. Not you taking my hair down. Like, absolutely not. I just don't feel like it's appropriate. Okay, it is what it is. Now, should that teacher lose his job for that? No. Okay, I don't believe so at all. I just think that he needs to realize when class is over, it's over. Okay, period. And anything afterwards should still be like for educational purposes. So the video didn't have any sound to it, so I don't know if he was, educating his students or not, but they should have been at least, at the very well least, they should have been sitting there going over maybe some of the things subjects that he's covered in his class, maybe like something studying like getting them sharp and ready, for a test coming up type thing, but um, they definitely should have been talking about something that supports, school, period. Um, yeah, it is what it is. Because as a teacher, I don't even feel like it really that appropriate to have that much small talk with your students either. Not once they become of a particular age. Because you don't know what they gonna say, what you might say. That might be taken out of context that the parent might not like. Like even this situation here. It's as innocent as it might have seemed to him. You got a lot of parents and grown-ups and stuff like that's looking at him like, dude, how you didn't know like a lot of people wasn't gonna be cool with that? How you didn't know that your students shouldn't be doing that? It was a little much, to say the least on it. All right, it was a little much. All right. And then after that, let me move on and let me go ahead and talk about Shani, okay? Now, first of all, Shani has carried the last name O'Neal so long that even sometimes I, um, I call her Shani O'Neal still. As you guys might or might not know, I have a blog on Instagram, okay? A daily a celebrity gossip blog, okay, where I drop daily news. And on there, I have even slipped up and called Shani O'Neal. So yeah, it's just it's gonna take some time, okay, to get used to calling her Shani Henderson. But it is what it is, okay. Shani Henderson embarrasses her family, if you ask me. I mean, it just depends on who you ask, okay? I just said, look, I get it. I get it. I understand, to a certain extent. When people write books, you know, when people write books, memoirs, whatever, you know what I'm saying, about their lives, um, things will come out that will be embarrassing, for somebody. Um, and, in this case, I feel like it's everyone involved, everyone. Because remind you, Shaq and Shani have children, It is what it is. But right out of curve is, um, Shani O'Neal writes, she wrote a memoir, like I said, about her life. And in it, um, you know how they pick up on certain stuff, that was going on in it or whatnot, to try to get the book to sell more, if you ask me. And like, for selling purposes, you know, one of the things that they drew from the book is the fact that Shani, she said that she don't know if she was ever really in love with Shaq or she ever really loved Shaq. One of the two. Don't quote me here because I don't have the book, but um, you know, you know, that was embarrassing. It just is what it is. Like that was embarrassing on maybe not so much Shani's part, but Shaq's, you know, the kids, you know, that's kind of like harmful, you know what I'm saying, and hurtful. To hear, okay? Cause I think they got, I believe they got four babies. Four, I mean four children, you know? So you she said she thinks she was more in love with the fact of building a family, you know, with Shaq. Which I get. You know, I get. I understand. And I will say, let me just say this though. Shaq handled that well. You know, it is what it is. He handled it really well. You know, he said, listen, I understand. You know, it probably would have been hard for me to, you know, love me too. You know what I'm saying? And he basically said, I wish you well. Oh, you know, the truth of the matter is everyone heals in different stages, you know, and I really feel like Shani is or was or has approached, you know, the part of her life where she has truly possibly started to heal from some of the past hurt that Shaq has caused her. And the truth of the matter is, Shaq probably been did that. You know, probably been took care of that. Because he just carries himself so well. You know, and like that's a sign of healing. Now it's different, you know, if he really getting his Russell Simmons on behind the scenes though. Because remind y'all, if y'all remember or don't recall, um, I think Russell Simmons' daughter was saying, you know, he do all that stretching and all that posing and be raising, you know what I'm saying, raising it, you know, more than Keynes. You know what I'm saying? He fired up, you know, behind the scenes. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, Shaq seems to be a stand-up guy. You know, take accountability for what he has done in the past. You know, um, so like he represents he that's what he you know puts out there to the public, and hopefully, you know, excuse me, hopefully that's what type of ex he was to Shani. Cause I can tell you before I get out of here on this matter, it ain't nothing like a man that like was really not that good to you while y'all was together, and then he want to be like the worst he can be while you know not together no more. Like that don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? It is like it's nothing worse than that. Now I do get that like some guys can be annoying because they just seem so happy. You know, afterwards. But like I'd rather deal with somebody that's so happy than somebody that's trying to make my life just worse. You know? So anyway, shout out to that. And shout out to Shawnee Henderson who has written a book, okay, about her life. All right. So anyway, shout out to that. Now listen, Gloss. Gloss is being called a Jezebel. Yes, the word on the curb. You guys know this is word on the curb express, and like Gloss, I just gotta let you know. I was like here, there, everywhere. You know what I be doing? Getting the tea, and every now and then I like to jump in the comments and just allow them to amuse me. Yeah, shout out to that every now and then, here and again. And yeah, like I just so happened that they called Gloss a Jezebel. I said, ooh, ah, eek, you know. So they seemingly going hard for Keisha Cole. I mean, it just is what it is. But yeah, just letting Gloss know, okay? And then after that, let me move on and let me talk. A woman by the name of Chameleon, okay? Like, I'm not gonna stick with this long. All I want to say is Chameleon, a woman by the name of Chameleon, I believe that's her name. I guess she raps. Listen, she decided to jump in the comments and, comment about Megan Thee Stallion and Erica Banks freestyle, okay? And she basically said neither one of them slid. Mhm. Yes, and then she got in the booth and she presented us with a freestyle, okay, on the same beat, and like fans was not here for it. Okay, they said you said they didn't slide, but somebody said you didn't even slip. I said, oh Lord, oh Lord. So Chameleon, listen, word on the curb is they say you tripping. They say you tripping, but you ain't sliding. Word on the curb is they say you out here tripping, hmm bringing up other women's names about what they can't do and what they ain't doing, and then you came behind it and didn't do and ain't did either. I said, ugh, uh, eek, like, listen, don't get me started. Listen, did I hear the freestyle? Yes, I did. Was I impressed? No, I was not. Okay, it is what it is. So, shout out to that. All right, shout out to that word on the curb that like uh fans just call it like they see it, okay? Yeah, straight down the middle. All right, straight like that. So it is what it is. Shout out to that. And then after that, let's move on, okay? Let's talk Neon's ex-wife, Crystal Smith. Now, Crystal Smith was allegedly spotted and dotted. I said, okay, Crystal, do your thing. It is what it is. Crystal is newly divorced. I mean, it is what it is. Okay. Um, is you locked in? Is you mobbing? Okay, it is what it is. No, but for real, I'm happy for Crystal. You know what I'm saying? Because I like the way she handles her business. It just is what it is for the most part. I like the way, she handled her business as far as like Neo. Okay, it is what it is. Like she just said, I'm out. I found what I need to find, and I'm out. And so it is what it is. But word on the curve she was spotted and dotted this week with Mano. Oh, it's a spider on my wall. Oh my God. No, absolutely not. Anyway, spotted and dotted out and about with Mano. Now listen, the video was so like not like it wasn't like giving exactly a date. Now I did just, it could have very well been a date, but it wasn't exactly just giving it. Like it wasn't intimate. She was walking up to a table. She looked like she was finna sit down though, and Mano looked like he was finna go order for them. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to speculate, okay? But what I will say, you know what I'm saying, on the matter, okay? And what I will say about it is, like I said, Crystal is newly divorced. Let Crystal have it. We're gonna let her have it. In two ways, though. Two ways, Crystal. Two part. All right. This is a two-part um gift, if you will. Now first of all, Crystal, and I feel like you old enough to know how it go too. We ain't just popping out with no just anybody, okay? It is what it is. Now, am I calling Mano just anybody? No. We know who Mano is. Matter of fact, the whole comment section was saying he was for the streets, and I said, don't do Mano like that. Like, don't do him like that. Maybe he for somebody's house now. You know what I'm saying? Mm, mm. Shout out to that. Y'all know I'm always trying to defend somebody. Yeah. Uh, I mean, it is what it is. Seriously, maybe, just maybe, he, yeah, okay, he for the backyard. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Um, but let me just say this before I get out of here. It doesn't matter. Like if y'all not going steady, then keep him inside. You know what I'm saying? Just like Future said. Noble, 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 noble. Okay? Keep him inside, sweetie. Don't bring him out. Um, and it is what it is. And outside of that, have a funky good time, Crystal. Seriously, like we mean it. We here in my comment section, girl. We are rooting for you. One thing about it, I love love. It is what it is. I love love. I love seeing people happy. But, sometimes you got to take your time finding that person. So, yeah, we here for it. Enjoy the ride, girl. Enjoy the ride. It just is what it is. So shout out to that. And then after that, hold on one second. Okay. Um, listen here, Coy Ray. Coy Ray. Coy. Okay. Okay. Coy says she is the female version of Uzi Vert. And I said, okay, Coy. Yeah. Okay, Coy. I don't get that. I don't get that from you. Let me tell you what I get from you. I get more Rich the Kid. Like, and I'm not even being funny. Seriously. Like I get more Rich the Kid from you. Um, for real. I mean, it is what it is. Like from the structure, baby, the way they both built to his swag. Cause Rich the Kid, Rich the Kid feel like he's so swaggy. I like his style or whatnot. Him and Corey, they style is around about the same. The music, the music is there. When I hear most of Richard Kids projects, I don't just hate, I never hate them, so the artistry is there. And like, yeah, I said, who gonna tell Coy Ray? I gotta tell my girl. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's my rap girl. She's one of our rap girls. Period. Yeah, Coy, I don't necessarily get Lil Uzi from you. I don't get Uzi. I get more Rich the Kid and even with a mix with a little bit of Moneybag Yo. And the reason why I say Moneybag Yo is Moneybag Yo gives consistency, okay? Just like Coy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they both are consistent artists. All right, so anyway, shout out to that. It is what it is. Uh, I can't believe people in the comment section was hollering about, Coy, you give Benzino. I said, oh, Lord. They said, Coy, they say you more like your daddy. Do you want to believe, child? So, it is what it is. That's what they said, okay? Not me. I didn't say that. It is what it is. Shout out to that, okay? And then after that, let's move on. Let's talk Tokyo Tony, child, because she done dropped another diss track. I said, oh, Lord. Who gonna tell her? I said, oh, Lord. No, hold on. Let me just say this. Tokyo Tony been dropped a diss track, okay? It is what it is. Did I listen to it? Absolutely not. I didn't. Let me just say, I don't know what's going on with Tokyo. Let me just ask her real quick. Tokyo, what's going on with you? Okay? Yeah. Shout out to that. It's your girl Shay Renee, and I don't mind asking. What's going on? All right. Um, Kind of like Marvin said, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Baby, I don't never got a problem checking in with people who look like that. Okay? Period. Now, with that being said, Tokyo Tony been getting on my nerves a little bit. Like, I don't know. She haven't been the same, if you will. The content or nothing. She changing for whatever reason. I don't know. It's getting weird. But I'll take it a step further. It's always been weird. You know what I'm saying? Tokyo Tony has always been weird. She has. Um, from the time she would like curse people out on her live for not donating, see, like stuff like that, people like that, like, like I've been feeling some type of way. It is what it is. Up until now, the lady pulls stunts. You know what I'm saying? For real. She need to be over there doing something with cash money. Cause child, don't nobody stunt harder than okay. Uh Child, but with that being said, after she dropped a diss tracker to JT and JT hopped in the comments and put up the white flag, uh, now Sukiana drops a diss track and now Tokyo Tony back at it. Like she back at it. She wanna mess with JT all over again. Child, she was online last night cussing out JT from Maine to Spain. Mm-hmm. Child, it was a mess. Um, it was. It was a mess. And I was not here for it, okay? Um, and I said, what's going on, Instagram? What's going on with you? Y'all would constantly take Boosie stuff, but y'all leave this up. Like, make it make sense because Tokyo Tony she was a lot. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. And y'all know it was a lot if I said that. And I said that. And I can't take that back. Like, she need to go on somewhere. Like, it is what it is. I don't know what she need. But she need it immediately. It is what it is. But shout out to that. Then Tokyo Tony was like getting really, really disrespectful, okay? With JT, behind nothing. Nothing really. Behind nothing. So it is what it is. Like, people really don't even know what sets this lady off and what makes her come for people. Like, she just comes for everybody. It is what it is. You just really, really, really have to ignore Tokyo Tony. For real. You do. With a capital I. So it is what it is. But, like, yeah, I hope don't nothing ever happen to her. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I really hope don't nothing ever happen to her because that lady really do a lot. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. She does a lot. So anyway, shout out to that. And then after that, let me talk about Carlista, okay? Fans are calling for Carlista to go get some therapy this week. Yes, they are. And it's after she went in on her mother, okay? The mother responded quickly. I said, oh, okay. And she basically just stated that Carlissa is mad, okay? Carlissa got mad, upset, angry, and she said she began to rant. It is what it is simply because she went to Christian Rock's football game, okay? Um, but it is what it is. After the mother went to the game, Carlissa said that she basically hopped online and said the mother allowed her boyfriend, husband, whoever it was at the time, a man she was just hunching on, whoever he was, to do something, say, inappropriately to Carlissa, okay? And she basically said both of them should be in jail, but she gave her mama a pass. You know what I'm saying? And the mama was basically saying, she said, listen, I don't want to hear none of that, that. She basically said, like, meet me at the police station then, regardless. And to me, that was her way of seemingly saying it's not true. she didn't really deny it. I'm not sure if she even saw exactly what Carlessa said, you know. But also let me say this. Um, the mother also went ahead to say that she had been an addict for years. And I said, okay. I really didn't understand the point of that. What was she trying to say? Um, like, is that why something might have happened or might not have happened to Carlissa? Like, I didn't understand what was the reason why her telling us that, besides the fact that she might have been trying to get into, get in front of Carlissa calling her an addict, for years or whatnot. But it was just strange to me that she had brought that up. And at the time that she brought that up, now fans think it's weird all around. They don't like a lot of people, even the ones who had sympathy for Carlissa, still don't understand why Carlissa would get online and just say that. You know what I'm saying? At the drop of a dime, like it's nothing, And that's why they think that she might need, a little bit of healing. So little bit of healing needs to take place with Carlissa, and to that I agree. Now to that I agree. You know what I'm saying? And all I can say is, Carlissa, get them on the main line, girl, and tell them what you want, all right? Because at this point, mm-mm, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know about that move at all. Like, I agree, okay, with what's being said. It was weird. It was weird. Um, it was weird and left fieldish, but I don't know why she did it. Only Carlissa can tell us why she did that, okay? So anyway, shout out to that. And then after that, let me move on to my next topic in my comment section, which is going to be Drake. No, not Drake. Hold on. 50 Cent. Okay, 50 Cent files a defamation lawsuit against his ex, Daphne Joy. Okay, for saying that he SA'd her, and I said, well, damn, that backfired. You know what I'm saying? Like this little car that was just on the road just the other day, scaring the hell out of everybody. Like, yeah, that backfired. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Yes. And she probably didn't see this coming at all. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. I said, oh my God. He didn't sued her for defamation. Allegedly, he won $1 million, for defaming him and his name. And I said, dang, maybe she could countersue though, for false advertisement. So, are you a millionaire yet? So, girl, maybe you can recoup and regroup, once it's all said and done. Because that man said, have a baby by me, baby, and be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like, did that happen? Did that, in fact, happen? Mm-hmm. I said, hot dang. But we all know he not nothing to play with, child. If I was anywhere near or around 50 Cent, I mean, all I had to do is cut his hair. Shoot, I put myself on an NDA. Like, shoot, I ain't trying to talk about nothing. Mm-hmm. Especially if it come with a little money. Yeah, I'm signed on this dotted line. I ain't got nothing to say about you. Period. So anyway, but yeah, child, word on the curb is this. He said he was gonna sue her, and he did. Okay, and we all know, like we all know. I don't know how we know, and she don't know, not to play with Curtis Action Jackson. Okay, I mean, it just is what it is. She man, I get it. I get it. Like, I feel like it seemed like her emotions was high that day. She was arguing with him, whatnot, whatnot. She was trying to defend herself from some of the things that was being said on her about lying. I feel like emotions was high. I get it. She messed up. Okay, bad. She did. Um, but dang, man. Still, we all know how this man get down, and I take it a step further. I think 50 Cent is single right now. Like, seriously, I wonder what his girlfriend be thinking. Or do people think in these situations? Are they are they blinded, or do they try to, like I said, like, try to get ahead of the curve? Do they try to, like, be like, ooh, I'm watching that, I would never do this, I would never do that, just like, keeping up with how he move and how he do people, you know like, seriously, I would really like to know, because, like, yeah, it seems kind of scary. You know what I'm saying? It does. It seems kind of scary. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, shout out to that. Word on the curb that 50 Cent is suing his son's mother, Sire. Okay. We all know he was in court for a long time with the first one, and now, baby, yeah, dragging the second one to court, okay, for defamation. I said, Lord have mercy. Like, yeah, it's crazy. It's two ways to feel about it. It seriously is. Like, one, he a businessman. Don't play with him. Don't play with his name. I get it. And then two, it's like, dang, dog. Like, this. She probably ain't got no money. So she probably really ain't got no money. So it's weird. Um, it is what it is, though. Shout out to that. That's crazy. For real. That's wild. She gets to it. I said, from Pound Town to the courthouse, okay? And it didn't take long. I don't even think their son is 10. So anyway, okay, and then after that, let's talk Drake, okay? Drake says that he fed Kendrick Lamar the information about him having a daughter. Now listen, that very well could be true. You know what I'm saying? On Drake's part, I'm gonna give him that. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That could be a true story. But let me tell y'all this: I have heard through the grapevine many, many times. No, not many, many times. But I have heard through the grapevine that Drake got other kids. Okay, I have. If you let the streets tell it, because the streets talk. And yeah, shout out to that. The internet streets. And y'all know I be in them. I be here, there, everywhere to get the tea. And, like, I usually tell y'all everything. And if I don't tell y'all, it's probably because I don't have enough evidence to support it, or I might not believe it. Now, let me just say this. As far as Drake having other kids, I just never had the evidence to tell y'all something like that. Seriously, but word on the curb is, yes, there is a YouTuber who has been adamant for years now, okay, that Drake got other kids, okay, and that Adonis probably wasn't his first kid. If you let this particular YouTuber tell it, uh, Drake don't really. If you let the YouTuber tell it, like, he might mess with complected, darker skin, complected women with darker complexions. But the truth of the matter is he don't necessarily want kids with darker complexions. Allegedly. Okay. This is how he say she say, okay, and for entertainment purposes. But yes, I have heard that before. I have heard that like allegedly because the kids wasn't a certain skin tone that like they just you know what I'm saying, have been like hidden, okay, if you will, like the heels. Um, and let me just say this too. I don't know. I don't know. You know, a lot of people say, why would he hide his kids? Listen, the same reason why Bow Wow tried it, you know, shoot, Chris Brown seemingly tried it. You know, like they really just they come from an era and a time where having children and wives and girlfriends just was damaging and hurtful to their career. You know, it just made them look um it just wasn't a good look, okay? That's what the, you know, the execs, you know, and the bosses and the people who, you know, sit higher up would tell them. So, like, that's why a lot of people, you know, were single, you know, always single and seemingly, you know, available, you know, and used as sex symbols. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, it just is what it is. Prime example, look at Quella, right? Look at Quella, right? As young as Koi is, Koi don't have a boyfriend. Why? They now they're not gonna recommend Koi has a boyfriend unless it's like if you're an it couple. You know, if you can't pull out a Jada and little baby situation, then we don't recommend you have a boyfriend. You know, it's weird. See, every now and then they put people together, and then every now and then they break them up, break them apart. If you ask me, it is what it is. Like, it's not gonna be that many rap women. Like, even what Cardi B did, even what Cardi B and Nicki did. They waited till later on in their career. If you notice, that's why Nicki Minaj was very, like, I'm not gonna say that's the only reason why, but like, we didn't know Nicki Minaj really had Safari for the longest. I mean, heck, I'll take it a step further. We didn't even know Nikki had Safari until like they broke up. You know, they had a bad breakup and he broke her heart, and then she was kind of like forced to let us know that she was in love with somebody and blah, 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 blah. But for the longest, it was like, where he been? You know, like, where he been? Because Nikki was presenting herself like a single woman, you know, which again is what the industry loves, all right? Um, Hence, I think that's why, you know, Rihanna reminds us every chance she gets, I'm a mom. You know what I'm saying? She said every 5 hours, you know, every interview down there when we see her now, I'm a mom, I'm a mom, I'm a mom. And I think the reason why she does that is um, she was kind of deprived, you know, in the beginning of being one, you know, if you ask me. Now, that's not a fact. That's just my opinion, okay? And that is my opinion based off of patterns. You know what I'm saying? Just certain patterns, okay? Certain patterns, you know, that I've noticed over the years, you know, in the industry, entertainment industry. You know, it just is what it is, okay? So, like, yeah, people wonder why if Drake, uh, people wonder why if Drake fathered any children earlier on in his career while he was alive at it. Well, simply that's why. Okay, that's just is simply why. You know, it is what it is because they're told that that's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good look for them. So yeah, they eventually have to do weird things like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's crazy. Could you imagine hiding a whole freaking kid? And like, I'll take it a step further. Like, okay, let me just say this. They say, okay, let me say. They say the baby is 11, allegedly. The daughter is 11. Drake is allegedly like a good, what, 38, 39, 40, somewhere in there. So let me see. Um, let me see. I'm telling you how it works. You know, I'm telling you what I know. If she ever does come out, well, I don't know. I don't know. Because she could come out anytime. You know, at any time he could tell us. But usually how the industry does it is it's later on. It's way later on after the money has already been made. Less shame, less people giving a dang. You feel me? All of that. Like for instance, the Shiny situation with Shaq. You know, like the things that Shiny has come out and told us about Shaq today. She's able to, if you ask me, in my opinion, because the shame. She's over it now. I don't feel like she could have came out and told us that in the midst of it. You know what I'm saying? While she was going through all of that. Like sometimes people let the shame wear off. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. Uh yeah, the hurt, the shame, all of it. It is what it is. Sometimes people be waiting on that type of stuff to drop off, fall off, okay? Bad. And so anyway, shout out to that. And then after that, you know, that word on the curb is, you know, that like I just gotta keep it real with my audience. Like, no. Drake, you know what I'm saying? Just like Kendrick said, the people ain't slow. No, baby. We not. We far from slow. Like, this is a rumor, okay? Um, I like how you tried to, I'm not gonna even say get in front of it because he hasn't. Drake ain't never cared to seemingly cared to clear this rumor up because I have heard this before. But I like how he tried to say that he the one who put that information out there. I like that, but no, that's not true. He is not the first person to say that he has a daughter. He's not. He's not. They been saying that. And I was listening to a Kendrick Lamar song earlier that said it's more than it's kids, okay, with an S. And I have heard that before too. Okay. So anyway, it is what it is. And shout out to that. And then after that, let's move on and let's talk this diss record that Suki then dropped for JT. Child, folks say she slid, I fear. I said, oh Lord. They also called it cloud chasing on Suki's part. Now listen, y'all, you guys know what I feel about cloud chasing here. To me, cloud chasing is just a form of hustling, being going to go get your bag. So I don't think it's cloud chasing. Um I think Suki is definitely doing it for clout though. You know what I'm saying? I do. Um So it's kind of weird. It's kind of hard to explain, but still, I think she's going after JT because JT is hot. Okay, JT is hot right now. It is what it is. She saw this as an opportunity. It's the oldest trick in the book. You know, go after the person who's popping right now. Why I think everybody was coming for Jess. If you ask me, it was because Jess had got on at the Breakfast Club. It is what it is. Attach your name to Jess. You know, she's popping right now. Same thing. Um, Sukiana, JT is the hottest rapper, hottest woman out right now who's rapping outside of Megan Thee Stallion. It is what it is. I mean, and Nicki Minaj, of course, but you know, uh, Nicki Minaj went on tour and JT turned up, okay? She did. She turned all the way up. It is what it is. To the point where, Megan Thee Stallion got to share. It is what it is. She has been having to share some of the limelight with JT. Like it or not, JT has been kicking down doors. Okay, she coming after hers. It is what it is. Shout out to that. I like JT. Y'all know that. Um, Mm-hmm. Yeah, JT got star power. It is what it is. And she got the budget. I know just a little bit ago I was telling y'all that JT definitely got the budget because JT it was a city girl. She's a former city girl, and if you let her tell it, she will always be a city girl. Uh, so she got the bag. So she got the bag a little bit with the city girls, but then too JT got Uzi. You know what I'm saying? Backing her. So like she okay. You know what I'm saying? She's straight. And she really is popping right now. And now everyone is wondering if she's going to respond to Suki. Let me tell you something. Excuse me. Let me tell you something. JT is honestly, I think JT is a lot smarter than a lot of people think and give her credit for. I definitely think she's going to respond. I do. She gonna respond. She is. It might not be when people want her to. It might not be how people want her to. But JT is a rapper. She is like the. If you ask me, the skill it comes natural for her. Like she can do. She can really rap. And I'll rap a lot of her counterparts, if you ask me, okay? So, with that being said, she gonna respond. I just feel like she gonna do it at her own time. And now, do I think she should? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't really have an answer for that because I really want JT to pay it. I do. I want her to pay it. I wouldn't want to give Suki no type of nothing, off of my name. Like, it is what it is. Like, no, keep getting it out the mud how you been getting it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna help you up here, my dear. Like, it is what it is. Like, so I want JT to pay Suki dust. I'd rather her just like pay her dust for now, but like put it in a song. You know what I'm saying? But do like Kendrick did too though. Put it and make it a bop. You know what I'm saying? Cause like that's one thing about diss tracks. Outside of They Not Like Us, and maybe his um they're just not they don't stand the test of time and Ether. You know what I'm saying? We all know that. Ether might be the greatest diss track of all times outside of Hit 'Em Up. But like, yeah, most of them don't hold up, to be sung and rapped and thought about, years and years and years later. So like, yeah, if I was JT, like I would do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how she did Okay. It ain't no different. You know what I'm saying? Like she disses somebody in Okay, but it's not a diss track. It's not boxed in, put in a little bitty box like a diss track. You know what I'm saying? It's like no, it's a song. You know what I'm saying? It's an actual song that you can bump to, dance to, play in the club. You know what I'm saying? She didn't limit herself like that. And like I don't that's what I think she should. I don't think she should limit herself, period, to no beef with nobody like no Suki. Because it is what it is. Suki is like, child, don't even get me started. You know what I'm saying? Because I am like, I don't know how to put it. You know what I'm saying? But like, Suki is like, ugh, ah, eek. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, ugh, I don't know. Like it's like pointless to diss Suki. You know what I'm saying? It really is. Cause like It's like this here. Let me give you an example of how it is with Suki to me. Suki is like arguing with the McDonald's people. It is what it is. Once you ride off, you feel disgusted, disappointed with yourself that you even allowed them to get you out of your character and make you argue. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that I look down on a McDonald's worker. It's not that I think I'm better than a McDonald's worker, but I definitely feel like um I just feel like you got enough going on. You know what I'm saying? You got enough going on. You work at McDonald's. Like, you know what I'm saying? Enough said. Like, I don't want to add to your plate of like nothing. Not much going on. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, I wish I would. Like, I don't want to do that. You know, it is what it is. Um, it's almost like a bit of sadness, if you will. I don't. It is what it is. Like, I kind of, feel bad for you a little bit. So shout out to that. And I'm not talking about like the little high school kid that worked for McDonald's either. I'm talking about the grown behind, that's doing too much behind a McDonald's counter. You know what I'm saying? Them ones. It's like, man, let me get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the fuck on. Because like I just got better things to do with my time. It's like that. It is what it is. End of discussion. Like, nah. Um, nah. You know what I'm saying? So that's why if I was JT, I mean that's why if I'm JT and if even if I'm not, that's what I would want JT to do. Period. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not JT. But yeah, if I'm JT, that is the reason why I would pay Suki dust. Like Suki is nobody. You know what I'm saying? Um, Now I might pay her some type of attention on the field, in the field, but mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sorry, you haven't even done enough. You know what I'm saying? Like real life, this ain't your lane. Like real life, you ain't done enough to address me. You ain't done enough to sit beside me, sit in the same rooms with me. Girl, please. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? So like how JT was willing to go back and forth with Glow online. Yeah, we get it. Glow is a rapper. It is what it is. But not no Suki. You know what I'm saying? No Suki. Like Suki is like and this ain't no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? But like for real, Suki is like stunner girl. You know what I'm saying? Like you pick Suki should be picking fights with stunner girl. You know what I'm saying? And able to get stunner girl attention. Able to make diss tracks with stunner girl. Go head to head with stunner girl. Not nobody like JT. You know what I'm saying? Coming for JT is just like coming for I don't know, you know, um but a well-known, real, established artist. You know what I'm saying? JT ain't no. And for real. This is no Tino shade. Or nothing like that. But JT ain't no Johnny Blaze or nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Johnny Blaze is a struggling artist. You know what I'm saying? I consider Johnny Blaze to be a struggling artist. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Blaze is trying to still get through. You know what I'm saying? Almost like they doing football. She trying to push her way through. You know what I'm saying? The music industry. And shout out to that. But like she ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, no, I'm sorry, but the truth of the matter is it is levels to this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It is. And yeah, JT could have played Suki for promo and maybe, that's the good thing about all of this. You know what I'm saying? Remind you, it's promo for JT. You know what I'm saying? Because JT is doing her thing. She here, she there, she everywhere. You know what I'm saying? She trying to make noise. So yeah, I get it. You know, it's a lot of publicity for both of them. But like, nah. If I'm JT, I'm done giving Suki any kind of publicity off of me, my name, this situation, any of that. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And when I do talk about you from here on out, I just slide you in, in a verse, every now and then when I feel like it, until I feel like I'm over it. Or same thing, I see you in person, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna give you nothing that I feel like you don't deserve. And honestly, if I'm JT, Suki don't have no Suki don't deserve to be in no argument with me. Suki don't even deserve to be arguing with me. Period. Um, less long thinking that she is qualified and eligible enough to shoot a disc, make a disc towards me, girl, please, in what world? In what land? I feel like JT just has to humble Suki. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. It just is what it is. She got to humble Suki and bring her back down uh, to reality, because it seems like everybody living on cloud nine these days. That's the truth right there, for real. Everybody living on cloud nine these days. Everybody is this, everybody is that. We all got all these different big, 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 big titles, right? That we feel like we got, that we feel like it's something, right? And like, yeah, with that being said though, You know what I'm saying? In what world? In what world? Like she gotta remind her that baby, you're not in this world. You know what I'm saying? Like Chris Brown say, you on the outside. You can't even get in, for real. So again, Big Dot, seriously, if I'm JT, I'm paying her dust, period. But it would be interesting to see how JT responds, though. It would. Like, it's a lot going on in this world today, and it's also confusing. It's also entertaining. Like, we here for it. Like, I'm serious. We here for it. I don't know, but news and celebrity gossip and stuff like that has been like on fire, like fireworks, like for real. And I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, of course, it's my job. Like I'm like, what is going on? Do y'all know we living in a time right now where Javante Davis just made the bold statement that he has more money than Floyd Mayweather? hmm The Floyd Mayweather, okay? The one who they're saying is stuck in Dubai right now for whatever reason and can't go home. Him, like, oh, it's so much going on, okay? Um, Yes, I'm here for it. You make sure y'all hit the like button, click subscribe, stay tuned, all right? Click the bell notification so you know every single time I'm live. If I have to, I will do an emergency live. If I don't, then I'll see y'all on my next video, okay? My next show, which is gonna be Monday, all right? Shout out to that and shout out to y'all, poop stars. Make sure y'all do something nice for yourselves this weekend, all right? I love you all. I'll see y'all next time. I love you all. And don't forget, I especially love y'all for loving me. Okay? Appreciate that. Continue to hold it down. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.